We're now going to take a look at HTML lists. Lists, as they sound, are used to display a list of items. Looking at this finished version of the project here, we'll make use of lists in multiple areas. We'll have them in a sidebar over on the left hand side to display a list of categories. Also for the price ranges below too. Also we use them for the menu inside of the header and footer for these links at the top. The menu may not look like a list at first glance, but most menus are created with a list and then styled or changed to be in line by using CSS. So let's take a look at how we can use them by creating our header list with the free links of home, shop and contact us. Back over to our text editor. First we set what type of list we want to use. I'm going to begin with a unordered list which uses the UL tags. So just up at the top, inside of this first div, I'm going to create our unordered list below the text store. So open up the UL tags, which is again opening and closing tags. Unordered lists are basically a bulleted list. So we see a black bullet or circle to the left of each item by default. This bullet can be changed or removed too inside of the CSS, and we'll see how to do this later on. Then we add our list items between LI tags. So let's add our first list item, which is home. Then just below this we can also add a second list item, and this one is for the shop. And then the third one at the very bottom is for contact us. So there's our three list items, and make sure all three items are nested inside of these UL tags. Once that's done, we can give that a save and then test this in the browser. And there's our three links at the very top. You can also see the three bullets on the left hand side, which we mentioned before. We can also create a numbered list too by changing UL to be OL. So let's change U to be O. Give that a save. Reload, and by default we have the numbers 1, 2 and 3 and so on for each list item. We are not limited to just numbers though when using lists. We can add a type attribute to change things around. Inside the opening OL tag we can add a type and set this equal to various characters. So first of all, if we change this to a lowercase a, save that, refresh, we now have lowercase letters of A, B and C. If this was uppercase and uppercase A, these three letters would now be uppercase too. We can also apply Roman numerals with a lowercase I, give that a save, reload, and we'll have the lowercase Roman numerals on the left hand side. We can also do the same if we wanted these Roman numerals to be uppercase, but this time with a capital I. Let's see how this is looking, and now they're all uppercase. We also have the number 1, 2, but this is the default as we're seeing right at the start of 1, 2 and 3, so we don't need to add this in. Lists can also be nested too. For example, if we wanted to add some list items set under our shop link, we can add a new UL or order list inside, just like this. So just below our shop, in fact we'll remove the type first, and then just below our shop we'll create a new unordered list, exactly like we've just done before. So the opening and closing tags, some list items, so let's say nested item, and then one more. So nested item 2, give that a save, hit refresh, and then we can see our new nested items nested just below this shop link. This is how we can add lists to our websites. Next we'll add the rest of the lists to our project in a little challenge.